So let's have a look at how shooting works in the game. So we'll activate our Forge Father Steel Warriors on the left here. So we have a leader with a Howlstorm pistol, 3 Steel Warriors with Howlstorm rifles, and 1 Steel Warrior with a Dragon Breath Flamer. So they get 1 dice per Howlstorm rifle and 1 dice for the Howlstorm pistol. The Howlstorm pistol is basically the same at this range, just has a shorter range. The Flamer gets 2 dice, and so I'll roll them in a different colour. Now, it's a short action to perform a shoot action, and so therefore this will be the first of their 2 short actions. Now there's no effect from any cover or anything like that, so it's going to be straight up using the shoot value of the Steel Warriors, which is 4, and the Flamer would normally always hit on a 4 as well, irrespective of any other modifiers, but in this case it'll be exactly the same. But I'll still roll them with a different colour dice because there are some other effects of Flamers. So let's see what I get. So the white dice of the Flamer, you can see that there is a single hit there, and there are 2 hits with the Howlstorm guns. So now, because the Flamer is hit, the Enforcers must immediately test to see if they lose their activation by being hit by these gouts of flaming napalm. Now an Enforcer nerve is 3, and they have no other modifiers to this, so a single dice of 3 or more and they will be fine. And they are. I rolled a 7. So they suffer no additional effect from being hit by the Flamer, but the Flamer will still potentially cause damage. Now, unlike in Dead Zone, it's the attacker that also rolls now to cause damage on the unit. So for the Dragon Breath Flamer and the white dice, there is no modifier, no armor penetration effect. With the Howlstorm rifles, there's AP 1, so the blue dice will be modified to make it easier to cause damage. The Enforcers have an armor of 6. And therefore on the white dice I'll need a 6, and on the blue dice I'll need a 5. So I got 1 hit with the Flamer, and I got 1 hit with the Howlstorm rifles. And what that does is it removes 2 models from the Enforcer unit. Now, the owner of the Enforcer unit can choose which models are removed, so I will remove 2 normal guys from the unit. Now the Steel Warriors aren't going to do anything else, so I've marked them as activated, and now it is the Enforcer player's turn, and he will activate his unit of Enforcers. So here it's a similar thing. I'll perform another shoot action with these, but this time I have 1 rifle, 1 pistol, which basically are the same, and a burst laser. So the burst laser is a suppression weapon, and therefore has the pinning ability. So now I'll roll 2 blue dice for the rifle and the pistol, because they are the same, but just with different ranges, and I will be rolling 3 white dice for the burst laser. Now again, the Enforcers shoot on a 4, but they also have the marksman keyword. Marksman means that if I roll any 1s, I can re-roll that dice. And I have got a 1, so I've got 1 with, say, the pistol, and I shall re-roll that, and it gets another hit. So they're actually all hits. So the first thing we do is, because they've been hit by a pinning weapon, I can now mark the Forge Fathers as pinned. I now take all of these dice and I roll against the Steel Warriors armor of 6, but there is no AP modifier on any of these weapons, so it's 6s alone. And unfortunately I just got a single hit, so despite putting down a lot of fire, I'm only able to remove a single Steel Warrior. And that is now the end of the activation for the Enforcers. Of course, in both cases here, I would have had another short action, which I could have done something else with, such as move in to assault.